Shout out to our sponsor, MeUndies. One of the most important parts of summer is staying comfy, especially when it's super hot outside. Seriously, it's like 100 degrees here. To get the softest pair of underwear you'll ever own and save some money, MeUndies will give you 20% off your first purchase, plus free shipping, which means your junk's gonna stay comfortable and you save money. To get it, just visit MeUndies.com/no and start saving. Welcome to The Know, I'm Ashley. It looks like yesterday's widely reported leak of Grand Theft Auto 6, which we also talked about, turned out to be an elaborate fake. So thanks, internet, for getting our hopes up. If you're unaware, word broke yesterday that actor Tim Neff had updated his online resume to include motion capture for the still unannounced, but we all know it's being made, GTA 6. However, the actor has since confirmed that the listing was fake and he has no idea where it came from. Tim Neff said to PC Jenzen, "That isn't my page, account, or resume. I don't even know that website. I worked on GTA 5 a long time ago and haven't done anything since. Sorry for the confusion, it seems I'm being trolled online really badly." That's the second supposed leak of a Rockstar game in the last few months. Last time, gamers everywhere were tricked by really early screenshots of a Wild West setting. Looked really awesome. Turns out it was Wild West Online in a very clever bit of marketing potentially for the game. They ended up getting funding for their game after everyone confused it with Red Dead Redemption 2. PlayStation Plus users in Europe might find their wallets a little bit emptier pretty soon because Sony's jacking up the price in the near future. Sony announced the bump in PlayStation Plus pricing via newsletter this week, stating that European countries will have an annual subscription rate increase from €49.99 to €59.99, while the UK's price will move from £39.99 to £49.99. As for the rest of the subscription plans, the quarterly option changes from €19.99 to €24.99 in Europe and in £14.99 to £19.99 in the United Kingdom. And finally, the monthly subscription also goes up from €6.99 to €7.99 in the EU and £5.99 to £6.99 in the UK. Australia is also being affected. No word yet on if we're going to see similar pricing changes here in the US, but we'll keep our eyes peeled for more information. EA held their quarterly investor call this week and once again stayed mostly quiet about Mass Effect Andromeda. They did, however, attribute the game's release to a big boost in revenue, claiming that Mass Effect Andromeda was a significant contributor to their year-over-year growth. CFO Blake Jorgensen said, "Full game PC and console downloads generated net sales of $111 million, 32% higher than last year. This was driven by Mass Effect Andromeda sales captured in the quarter." Of course, no talk about specific sales numbers, the game's criticism, or how they're going to be supporting it with DLC, but hey, at least we know they made money, and that's the important thing, right? That's what we all care about. Pre-orders are opening up today for the retro SEGA console from Games, and according to at least one outlet who got their hands on it early, you might want to hold off. GameSpot spent some time with a build of the system, and apparently it's not all it cracked up to be. They cite problems with the UI, the fact that dozens of the 85 games on the system are unreleased titles that aren't any good, and consistently dropped frames while playing. In addition to that, the wireless controllers barely work. They end their review by saying, "While it's true that AtGame's SEGA Genesis Flashback is a tempting product in light of Nintendo's recent efforts, it is nothing like the NES Classic. It's a misleading and faulty product that is marketed to trick you to play off of your love of classic SEGA games and your residual admiration of the NES Classic." Whoa, strong words. The always contentious Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered standalone has finally hit PC. No Infinite Warfare required. It's time to celebrate, but shocker of shockers, it's totally broken. In less than 24 hours on sale, the remastered classic has garnered an impressive, mostly negative rating on Steam, with only a 35% positive rating. The PC port is apparently plagued with a number of standard, poorly optimized features such as bad sensitivity settings, FOV problems, low multiplayer population, and stuttering. One reviewer wrote, "Still play Call of Duty 4 on an almost daily basis, and this has absolutely nothing to do with the original. However, this sucks in more ways. Bad connectivity, no server browser, horrible movement mechanics compared to Call of Duty 4, no tweaking possible, and don't even get me started on the multiplayer DLCs." So maybe hold off on that one, at least for now. It looks like For Honor is finally getting fixed, sort of. I'm sure it's 5 months after the game was released, but you know what? At least they're doing it. After months of player complaints about connectivity issues that made the game difficult, if not impossible, to play because of their peer-to-peer multiplayer setup, the game is finally getting dedicated servers. For Honor still has its fans who love the medieval combat system, but its player base has dropped off pretty significantly since its launch, and the server issues almost certainly have played a part in that. In addition to dedicated servers, Ubisoft will also introduce a bunch of balance fixes. New multiplayer modes like ranked 1v1, 4v4, and special season play for online multiplayer. Ubisoft didn't give a timeline on when players would be migrated to the dedicated servers, but regardless, this is very good news to any gamers who've been waiting a while for this, who want to love For Honor but just haven't been able to play it. So there's going to be a solar eclipse on August 21st. That's when you can watch the sun disappear behind the moon, and as you might imagine, there's been a lot of eclipse chasers looking to buy special glasses, so they don't burn their eyes out. Right now, there are thousands of glasses being offered on Amazon, but make sure you have the right kind if you love your eyeballs. NASA gave a few criteria for eclipse viewing glasses, and in particular, it recommends American Paper Optics, Beta Planetarium, Rainbow Symphony, Thousand Oaks Optical, and TSE-17 glasses. So please be careful out there when picking up your eclipse glasses, or, if you don't want to get eclipse glasses, maybe just don't stare at the fucking sun. That's a thought. You know how smart people like Stephen Hawking are always warning us about AI, that it could one day take over and destroy us all this that really depressing stuff? Well, that day might come sooner than you think. Researchers at Facebook actually recently had to shut down an AI system because it had created its own language, and they were worried that they might lose control of it. This has happened before, and in each case it involves an AI that's trained in English but eventually diverges and develops its own language when speaking to another AI. The resulting phrases appear to be nonsensical gibberish to humans, but they're actually very highly sophisticated. So yeah, AI is developing their own language, not terrifying at all. Apparently their justification is that English isn't efficient. Robot, I do get you there, but you gotta watch it. Speaking of terrifying stories, did you know that an asteroid almost hit Earth a few days ago? Yeah, it's true, and what's even scarier is that we didn't discover it until after it had missed us. On July 23rd, the asteroid came within about 76,000 miles, or to put that in perspective, a third of the moon's distance to Earth of hitting us. That's still a technically safe distance, astronomers say, but it's unsettling that we didn't know it was there. The moon was about 3 times as large as the house-sized one that struck Russia in 2013. Not enough to cause an extinction-level event or anything terrifying like that, but still enough to do some damage and probably spawn some Hollywood movies. So yeah, but also, hey astronomers, you point a lot of stuff at the sky. Keep an eye out for those rocks. Thanks, we're counting on you. But to end on some maybe slightly more positive news for the future of humanity, the Emoji Movie is setting records, and not the kind any movie wants. The movie, which someone thought would be a good idea to make and no one knows why, is getting some all-time bad reviews, like a 9 on Metacritic and a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, that's right. Even those people from the websites who will give every single thing a positive review because it means they keep getting into movies for free, yeah, even they couldn't bring themselves to write anything nice about the Emoji Movie. A lot of the reviewers honestly just seemed pissed that they had to sit through it. The New York Times called it nakedly idiotic, The Guardian said it was unconscionably bad, and the New York Daily News said it shows how low Hollywood will sink for easy money. Except they used the bag of cash emoji instead. Well played, New York Daily News. Gee, who would have thought that a movie based on text pictures would be horrible? Oh right, everyone. So good job, humanity. We are not falling for that. Everyone hates the Emoji Movie. All right, that's the news we have for you guys today. What do you think of all these updates? Let us know in the comments down below. To make sure you get all the news from every corner of the internet every single day, make sure you like this video, because then YouTube will say, oh, you want to see more of these. If you're not subscribed here, subscribe. That's step 1. Step 1, subscribe. Step 2, like this stuff. Thanks to MeUndies for sponsoring this update. MeUndies are seriously the most comfortable pair of underwear you will ever own. Seriously, I could just go on and on about it, but feeling is believing. Once you try them, you won't want to wear anything else because every pair of MeUndies is sustainably sourced and made from a fabric that's 3 times softer than cotton. It's this nice micro modal, so no more buying packs of boring, scratchy, grody, stretchy underwear from the store. This month's patterns were designed by the legendary 80s clothing brand Cross Colors with styles that live up to their bold design and bright colors, increased piece, ya dig, and the OG. The underwear fairy came through. I got my pairs and they are awesome. I got peace signs on my butt. So to get 20% off your first pair plus free shipping, visit MeUndies.com/no right now. That's MeUndies.com/no.